And do you think that is one reason why BeBe is here, coming here to try to force his hand for a regional war in North Africa, the Middle Eastern region?
There's no doubt that Benjamin Netanyahu is coming here to take advantage of the difficult political situation that Joe Biden's found himself in vis-a-vis the Middle East conflict. Um, you know, even if his brain worked, and it doesn't, we saw that, but even if his brain worked, you know, on critical swing states, the issue of Gaza is going to cost him the election unless he changes his vote. So the Israelis know that Biden's under a lot of pressure to at least be seen as trying to do the right thing for the Palestinian people. And so Netanyahu's visit's designed to make sure that, you know, that Biden stays the course. It'll be, you know, he's going to speak to Congress. That's the whole concept here, the indirect approach politically. But it'd be interesting if he meets with Biden and what could possibly transpire. I guess the good news is since Biden's brain dead, BeBe couldn't change anything anyways because the man's an Alzheimer's patient. No matter what you told him today, he wouldn't know about it in the next. And I'm not saying this, you know, to be mean. I was a firefighter in my community for a number of years, and one of the jobs I did, in addition to heading up an engine company, was to drive an ambulance, and I would take EMTs and paramedics to. We have a number of, you know, old people homes. You know, one in particular, Delmar Place, there was a number of elderly there who were in cognitive decline, and we would respond on a daily basis sometimes to bring these people to the hospital because they would be needed. I am used to coming into a room where you have a dementia patient, an Alzheimer's patient, and interacting with them to try and get them up, to get them dressed, to get them on the stretcher, to make them calm down, be comfortable, to transport them. And I know what they look like. I know how they behave. That's what I saw last night. I saw a dementia patient. And it was a very sad thing, very sad. And anybody who knows my history with Joe Biden knows I'm not a fan. I don't like him as a person. I despise him as a human being. But the Joe Biden I saw last night is a sick man. He has a disease. And you can't be angry at a person whose brain no longer functions properly. Just like you can't be angry at the Alzheimer's patients that you transport. I remember talking to families. I mean, it was very sad because the family members would be there. They'd have to make a decision about transporting, et cetera. And then you talk to them afterwards and they said, well, he's, that's not my father. My father was a great man. My father was this, that, and the other thing. Or my mother was this wonderful person, this who did that. The person you're seeing there, that's not my mother. That's not, I don't want you to think that's who she was. Well, it's who she is now. It's because the brain over, but you know, they're right. The person that's there is not who they were, not who they were at one time, not the person that defined them. It's somebody else. Joe Biden is somebody else today. That's the reality.